So hi, I'm just doing a video. Um, and the title of the video is going to be Non-duality is not a religion. So, how to start this talk? Well, normally when we are into a topic or a subject, a religion, a group, there will be some kind of rules and regulations which give the group or the subject a limit, gives it a formation, gives it a context, it gives it a code of conduct. These are the core themes of this group or this subject. This is the format. This is the group will have sets of ideas, sets of phrases, sets of concepts, and that's kind of how a group knows this is about this group. We do it this way, we say these things, we act and behave like this, we believe these ideas, these are our values, these are our concepts we adhere to. And all groups have that, all groups have that. To be a group, you need that framework. All religions have that, all groups have that. So in non-duality, it's the same thing. There are ideas that are common. There are like ways of saying things. There's a theme. There's a context. Yeah. So in non-duality, there is also that. There has to be. But I feel the difference with non-duality, at the core of non-duality, is that although it has its particular flavour, its particular concepts, its particular language, all of those things, all of those phrases we're familiar with hearing, all of those concepts we're familiar with hearing, are not true. So for a group or a subject to exist, it has to have a code of conduct. It has to have a book. It has to have, this is how we speak. This is how we communicate. This is what we believe or what we are based upon. These ideas, these concepts. But in non-duality, which also has those things, they're not true. They're not true. I'm not sure if what I'm saying makes any sense at all, or if I'm saying it in a clear way, or what I'm trying to say is that nothing you hear in non-duality is true, and that's why it's different to other groups or other things, because normally you're in a group, you're in a subject, and it's believed to be, this is the way it is, what it's saying is true, it means something, this is the way it is. Whereas in non-duality, we have concepts, we have ideas that are expressed and spoken about and believed in and fought over and argued about. But in non-duality, actually those concepts that are spoken and those pointers that are used aren't true. They aren't true. They're pointing to something beyond themselves. So nothing is true in non-duality. It's not a religion you can believe in. If you believe in non-duality, then you're believing in ideas. You're carrying and holding ideas to be true, ideas to be meaningful, ideas to be the reality. You're believing in something, and non-duality isn't a belief. It isn't a belief. The concepts and ideas used in non-duality are to point beyond them, are to point to a freedom beyond them being true. And that's what's beautiful about this subject. There's something beautiful about it. Like, it's not about the ideas. It's not about the concepts that are communicated. You can't get hold of it. And that's what's beautiful about it. You can't get hold of it. That can be as frustrating as heck to the mind, to the intellect, dedicated to solving problems, dedicated to working things out. But it's not found in that. And when there's an exhaustion, a tiredness of that, which can't be orchestrated, it just happens. A tiredness of that. There's something already here, pristine. There's something already here, untouched. Something that isn't based upon the mind or intellect working anything out, knowing anything, solving anything. So what is here, regardless of what happens? So what is here, regardless of the emotions, regardless of the understanding, not understanding, regardless of the thoughts, interpretations, regardless of the environment, regardless of the changes, regardless of the endless stories. What is here? So this isn't a religion. You can't believe in this. How can you believe in what's happening? There's just what's happening. Belief is irrelevant. You believe you will arrive somewhere at some point in time. You believe that story of you. You believe those thoughts describing you, who you are, where you've come from, what you know, where you're heading to. They are thoughts. They are not true. There isn't someone here experiencing this. There is just this. You aren't someone contained in the mind or in the body. You aren't contained in a story, a narrative of the mind, chit-chat of the mind. Home is right here. It's always been right here. It can only be right here. Anything, anywhere else is made up. It's a figment of the imagination. And that's why there is suffering. The hypnotism of the imagination.